Welcome to The Explainer. If you've been trying to figure out how to actually make money on YouTube in 2026, you are in exactly the right place. The rules of the game have definitely changed, but believe me, the opportunities are bigger than they have ever been. Let's dive into the new playbook.
First off, I just want to put the size of this opportunity into perspective. Just between 2021 and 2023, YouTube paid out over $70 billion to creators. That's billion with a B. This isn't just some side hustle anymore. It's a massive, thriving economy. So the real question is, how do you get your piece of that pie?
Well, to answer that, we're going to break it down into 6 key areas. We'll start with the big picture, then cover how to get into the partner program, the huge difference between earning on long-form videos versus shorts, how to make money beyond just ads, how to navigate all the new rules, and finally, what I think is the most important part, being a creator, not just a generator.
Okay, let's start at square one. This is the absolute foundation. If you want to earn a single dollar directly from YouTube, your journey has to begin with the YouTube Partner Program.
So what in the world is the YPP? Think of it like the official club that gives you the keys to the kingdom. It unlocks a whole suite of money-making tools. Yeah, we're talking about ad revenue, of course, but it's so much more than that. We're talking channel memberships, super chats when you go live, and even selling your own stuff right there on your channel. It's what turns your passion project into a real deal business. But of course, it's not a free-for-all. There's a gate you've got to pass through first. They don't just let everyone in automatically. So what are the exact milestones you need to hit to get those doors open and start earning from ads?
This right here shows the 2 main ways you can qualify, and it's a huge deal. No matter which path you take, you need 1,000 subscribers. That's the constant. The big difference is in how people watch your stuff. You can either go for 4,000 public watch hours on your regular long-form videos over the last year, or you can go the shorts route and hit 10 million public views in just the last 90 days. The best part? It's one or the other, which is awesome news, because you can lean into whatever style of content you're best at.
Okay, so let's say you're in. Congrats. But how does the ad money actually hit your bank account? As you're about to see, the way you earn from a long documentary is totally different from a viral 15-second clip. For your traditional long-form videos, the model is really straightforward. You know them, the ads that run before, during, or after a video. For every dollar an advertiser spends, you, the creator, get to keep 55 cents. It's a direct, clean system that's been the backbone of YouTube monetization forever. It rewards you for keeping people watching. But the shorts model, it's a whole different ballgame. You see, ads don't run on your specific short. They run between the shorts as people are scrolling through the feed. So what YouTube does is it pools all the money from all of those ads every single month, and then it divvies it up from that one central pot. Let me break down how that calculation works. First, like I said, all the ad money goes into one big pool. Step 2, and this is super important, YouTube first pays for all the music licenses. So if you use a hit song, a chunk of that money goes to the music industry before you see a dime. Third, whatever is left over becomes the creator pool, and it gets allocated based on your share of the total views. If your shorts got 1% of all the views in your country, you get 1% of that pool. And then finally, from that slice you earned, you get to keep 45%. So what does this actually mean for your wallet? Just look at the difference here. The RPM, that's your revenue per 1,000 views, for a long-form video can be anywhere from $2 to over $25. For shorts, you're looking at just a few pennies. Now, this is a crucial strategic point. The goal with shorts isn't necessarily to get rich from the views themselves. It's to get a massive volume of views, build an audience, and then funnel that audience over to your long-form stuff where you can really earn. But look, relying only on ad revenue is a risky game. We all know algorithms change, and advertiser-friendly rules can be a real headache. The smartest creators, the ones who are in it for the long haul, they diversify. So let's talk about the other powerful ways you can earn on YouTube. Think of this as your monetization toolkit. You've got fan funding, where your biggest fans can support you directly with channel memberships. You can sell your own merch and products with YouTube Shopping. Affiliate marketing is huge. You can get a 5 to 20% cut just by linking to products you already use and love. And of course, as your channel grows, you can land big brand deals or even license that one video that goes mega viral. The big takeaway here is simple. Do not put all your eggs in the ad revenue basket. All right, now we get to the really cutting-edge part of making money in 2026. This is where things can get a little confusing, but trust me, it's also where the biggest opportunities are if you understand the new rules around AI, affiliate programs, and, yes, controversial content. This is probably the #1 question on every creator's mind right now. With this explosion of AI tools that can create video and voice from scratch, can you actually build a monetized channel using them? And the answer from YouTube is yes. But, and this is a very, very big but, there are some critical conditions. They want to encourage you to be innovative, but they also have to protect the platform from a flood of low-effort spam. Here are the 4 golden rules. They're non-negotiable. First, you have to check the AI tool's terms of service and make sure you have a license for commercial use. Second, try to avoid tools that slap huge, ugly watermarks all over your video. YouTube sees that as a low-quality signal. Third, you've got to be transparent. When you upload, you have to check the box that says you're using synthetic content. And fourth, this one's an absolute red line: no malicious deepfakes. Don't mislead people. Follow these 4 rules and you are in the clear. Another huge update is the official YouTube Shopping Affiliate Program. This is a total game changer. You can now tag products directly in your videos and your shorts. The commissions are pretty solid, but what's really powerful here are the 30 to 50-day attribution windows. That means if someone clicks your link but doesn't buy the product for weeks, you still get paid. It's designed for how people actually shop. And finally, YouTube has made a major and honestly really positive shift on sensitive topics. It used to be that just mentioning subjects like self-harm or abuse could get your video instantly demonetized. Now the platform understands that context is everything. As long as your discussion isn't graphic and it's educational or has a clear, responsible purpose, it can be fully monetized. Anything that's sensationalized or just plain graphic, though, is still off limits. This is huge because it lets creators have important conversations without being punished for it. So, that brings us to our final and I think the single most important takeaway for building a channel that actually lasts in 2026. It all comes down to this simple idea. Whether you're using the fanciest AI tools or just your phone's camera, please remember, the technology is just a tool. It is not a replacement for your creativity. YouTube is rewarding originality, real storytelling, and that human connection. So don't just generate content, create it. Your voice, your perspective, that's your most valuable asset. So there you have it, the full playbook for YouTube monetization in 2026. You know the requirements, you know how the money works, and you know the new rules of the road. The only question left is, what are you going to create first? The opportunity is right there, waiting for you